teach at Elmfield School, and out of that grew the most amazing choir called Stream Sound, which I am lucky enough to be the leader of. We've been gathering songs, finding them and then arranging them for a while now, and the next step is to put them all onto a CD. This is our 8th CD, but this one is totally about the West Midlands.
In the evening mail we do declare.
We've got a song from Kidderminster in 1828, and this was a lockout where the carpet weavers went on strike. Their employers said that they were lazy and drunken, and they actually put a notice to that effect in the Evening Mail. A despicable thing to do. And in fact, some sort of compromise was eventually reached, but it didn't really improve things a lot for the carpet weavers.
So we pray some pittance give, and our thanks you shall receive.
Well, Stream Sound started about 20 years ago, and after a few years they started asking, well, we sing all these traditions from America, we sing African traditional songs, Georgia, where are our traditions? And I'd been waiting for that moment. So I started trying to arrange the songs for our particular choir, not for choirs in general, but for this particular choir. If you write for the people you've got, you are far more likely to succeed than if you write generally.
And am I born to die?
We've got a couple of hymns, and these were written by Joseph Williams of Tipton. He was a coal miner. Diadem's very well known. And then there is the most amazing one called Aries, from a set of 12, all named after signs of the zodiac, which was quite an unusual thing to do. Now, these weren't published during his lifetime. They were published after his death in order to raise money for his widow and 6 children. He was killed not when he was working in the mine, but when he was walking past on a Sunday, and there was an explosion that killed him as he walked past.
Waked by the trumpet sound, I from my grave shall rise.
I think that the West Midlands is very underrepresented in the richness of its song and traditions, in the wider context of traditions of this country. A story told through singing, I think, will be remembered maybe even better than if it was just spoken, because if something has a tune and it has a rhythm, we remember it so much more easily. It sticks in our brain. And the tunes that are traditional also tell us something about the people that lived and worked in the Midlands. So Bread and Roses is a song that was written or given its tune by Mimi Farina, 1974. The words were written into a poem by James Oppenheim in 1911 after a textile strike in an American factory. We've used Mimi Farina's tune, but I wanted to combine it with something from here. And remembering the words of Mary MacArthur when she spoke to the lady chainmakers, rise up women, look around. It's basically, we're all standing behind you. So I wrote those into a chorale that goes behind this. So that happened in 1912, so it's linked to events on opposite sides of the ocean with the music, which is quite exciting really. With the CD, we're hoping to raise awareness of the West Midlands, not only outside the West Midlands, but actually for the people who live here. I think it's very important that people know a little bit about the place they live in. Helps them to understand it, helps them to understand the changes that then happen. So to base your understanding on the roots of a place helps you to move forward and progress.